Hello, welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and I'm very excited to share this video with all of you. Today I will show you how you can make this beautiful winter cover up. I use this sleeves stitch, it's only one piece and I only add these sleeves. I hope that you all enjoy and you make it for the coming holidays, and you can make it in different colors and with more rows or longer or like me. Remember that here I will give you all my secrets and tips, and I will show you the easiest way to make this beautiful cover up. Well, before we start, I want to invite all of you to subscribe. Remember that it's completely free. Let's start. Well, we are going to start making this cover up from one of the sides, okay? For this cover up, we are going to need 500 grams of this material that it's between light and medium weight yarn, okay? As you could see here in the picture, the weight yarn of this yarn. I will use 500 grams in white and a hook of 3.5 millimeters. This cover up is only one piece. We are going to make a long strip of chains that covers our back, our front, and that falls in part of our arm. I will show you so it will be more clear. So it will cover part of our front and our back, and with the stitch we will cover part of our arm. So far I will make 180 chains, so it means 90 for the front and 90 for the back. In the front we are going to pass through part of the hip, then passing the shoulders, and then in the back until the other side of the hip, more or less, okay, so you can have an idea. Well, I did already get ahead. I finished to make the cover up, so I will make with you a sample. This stitch has 4 rows and these 4 rows are one series, okay? So if you want to make it shorter, probably instead of making 180 chains, well, you can make 160, okay? Will depend. It's up to you. So I will make the stitch with you. At the end of the chains that you need, we are going to count 5, and in the 6th, we are going to make a double crochet. As you could see, I'm making the double crochets out of 3 crochet. So in the same place, we are going to make a second double crochet, then 2 chains, and in the stitch next to it, a third double crochet. Sorry, careful, because here I was about to make the double crochet in the same space. So in the space next to it, a double crochet, and again in the same space, a second double crochet. And here we made the first shell, you see? 2 in one stitch and 2 in other stitch, then 1, 2, 3 and 4, yarn over, and we will count 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and in the 6th a double crochet, and in the same space we are going to make 4. So here we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then we will have something like this. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 chains, yarn over, count 5, and in the 6th a double crochet, and here in the same space we are going to make 6 double crochet. So here we have 3, 4, and well, basically this is the beginning of our leaves. You will see that in the coming rows the leaves will appear. So well, we are going to make 2 chains here when we make these segments together, and in the rest we are going to make 4. So here we are going to count, and in the 6th we are going to make a double crochet, then a second double crochet in the same space, then 2 chains, and in the next space again 2 double crochet together. Okay, here. So here we have the first double crochet, then the second double crochet. Remember that here it's the only segment where we made 2 chains. Then we are going to skip 2 and make a final double crochet for the edge. So the sequence will be like this: 2 segments with 4 double crochet, then 1 shell, and we will skip on always 5, and in the 6 we will start. And here in the top we will always make 4 chains. And well remembered, here I finish the row because this is a sample, but you are going to continue according to the number of chains that you have. And remember that here we are going to alternate 2 segments with 4 and then the shell. Here I'm counting the multiples, okay? So I have 27, 2 for the double crochets of the sides, but we have 25, right? So we must have a strip of chains that perfectly fits with multiples of 25. So if we made the 180 chains are perfect for the stitch. So, and don't worry about these chains. Okay, so we will go up with 3 chains, and here we are always going to make shell over shell. So here we are going to make this always at the beginning and at the end of the row. Remember, 2 chains, and in the same space the next 2 double crochet. Remember, we are making these double crochets out of 3 crochet. So here, instead of making 4 chains, we are going to make 3. So here we have 2 and 3. Then yarn over, and in the same place we are going to make 2 double crochets together. So here we have 2, oh no, okay, 2, and then next to it a double crochet. Then again in the next one, 1 double crochet, and in the last one 2 double crochet together. So now here, as you can see, we have increased to double crochet, 1 in each side. So now instead of having 4 we have 6. Then 2 chains, and here in the middle we are going to make a double crochet. Okay, remember that in the first row we have it free, then in the second is where we are going to make a double crochet, then 2 chains, and again here we are going to make 2 double crochet in the same space. Remember that we are going to increase 1 each side, so instead of having 4, now here in this row we will have 6, and then we will finish making 2 double crochets together right here. And here, as you could see, the leaves start to appear, right? So then we are going to make 1, 2, 3 chains, and we are going to finish what we made. Remember, what we are going to repeat what we made in one side and in the other. So we are going to make shell over shell, and then we are going to finish the row with a final double crochet. But remember that you are going to continue making the stitch over the strip of chains that you made. So at the end, turn around, we will go up with 3 chains, and here inside again we are going to make shell over shell, then 2 chains, and remember, in the same space 2 double crochet. So the stitch by its own will lead you what's next. So 1, 2, 3 chains, and here instead of having 6 we are going to reduce, so we are going to skip, and right away we are going to continue making shell over shell. So here we have, sorry, double crochet over double crochet. So here we have 4, then 3 chains, and we are going to make here over the last double crochet a double crochet, and in the same space a second double crochet, then 2, 3 chains, and again we are going to reduce. Instead of having 6 we will have 4 double crochets. Okay, so here we have 3 and 4, then 3 chains, and we are going to make shell over shell, and then we are going to finish the row making the last double crochet for the edge. Remember, as I told you, you are going to continue with the stitch until you finish the row with the number of chains that you made. And like this you will finish the row number 3. Now So far we will have something like this. Turn around and go up with 3 chains. This will be the beginning of the 4th row. Remember, we are going to make shell over shell. Okay, so here, remember to double crochet. We are still making the double crochets out of 3 crochet. Okay, let me fix something. Okay, so here we are, 2 double crochet, and then 1, 2, 3 chains, and here instead of having 4 we will reduce to only have 2. Let me take more yarn. So here we have 1 double crochet. We will leave the last loops in hold, next to it a 2nd double crochet, leaving the last loop in hold, then bring them through 1 chain, then 1, 2, 3 chains, and we are going to, here instead of having 2 we are going to make 1, then 4 chains, and over the last double crochet a double crochet to have a V. Here we made 4, 3, 3 and 3, and here we have 2, 3, 3, and here we just made 4. So remember, here in the V we will make 4 chains to open, then 1, 2, 3 chains, and here we are going to close the leaf. So 2 double crochet, leaving the last loops in hold, bring them through and make 1 chain to close. As you could see here in the row, now we have a leaf, so we are going to make the same here. Well then, 3 chains, and here we are going to make shell over shell. So remember, 2 double crochet, then 2 chains, and again 2 double crochet in the same space, and we are going to make the last double crochet just here, the last double crochet for the edge, as you could see, without making any chain or sew. Well, as you could see here and what I told you in the beginning, we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. So these 4 rows will be 1 series. So we are going to repeat as many series as we need until we get the long that we want. So I will start this first row with you so you can see how we are going to make it here. And then for the rest you are going to continue. So turn around, we will go up with 3 chains. Remember, we are going to continue making shell over shell always at the beginning, and at the end of the row will be like this. So here 2 chains, then inside again 2 double crochet, then according to the first row here we are going to make 4 chains, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Turn over, and here remember that we have these spaces. We are going to jump and go to the next double crochet, and right there we are going to make 2 double crochet together in the same space. Again a third one, and then a 4th one. 4 double crochet in the same space, you see. So we are making what we made here. We are going to alternate where we put the leaves, you see. So then 4 chains, and here in the double crochet we are going to make double crochet over double crochet, and right there a 2nd double crochet, then a 3rd double crochet and a 4th double crochet. So here these 2 leaves that we have here are the ones that we are drawing here, and we are going to make 4 chains and 4 chains, and remember we are going to continue making shell over shell. So well, unlike this we are going to continue. Remember that this is the beginning of the 2nd series, and don't worry because you have this space, it's normal, it's completely okay. We are going to continue. To me, I love to make leaves. It seems to be like more fancy, right? I don't know why. So well, I want to continue with you so you can see exactly how it is, and then you can continue making more series, right? So look, so far in the 2nd row we are going to increase 1 double crochet each side. We are going to make 2 chains, and also here we are going to make the double crochet, then we are going to increase one double crochet each side in the next sleeve, and again the double crochet between these spaces. So the most important is that we keep going straight. Be careful to not increase, and remember that this is just a sample. I will show you the one I made. Look, I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 segments. And remember, each segment of leaves has 4 rows. Okay, so these are the series that I made. We are going to make this cardigan in one piece. I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 series. Then I divide exactly in the half. I leave 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the fifth I start a new section. And also from the other side I made 4, and just the half of the fifth there I put a marker, and then I just make the half of the leaf and I continue straight. And once we divide, we are going to continue straight, making more series. Okay, so look until I arrive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 series more since I divided. Okay, so this will be the neckline, this will be the front, this will be the back, and this will be the sleeve. Yes, believe it or not, just trust me. So this will be the sleeve. So then I will leave this space open, the one that is in the middle for the neckline, and then apart I will continue making more series here. I will continue making more series until I complete the number of series that I made in the other side. And then there in the other side I will join, and I will continue and make in the other side the sleeves, but I will show you, don't worry. But this will be the end of the first part, okay? So please stay tuned for the second part. Here I want to show you how it looks, the edge. It looks perfect with the shells right there. And here remember, where we divide, we are going to make the exact half of the leaf. You see here I have the exact half. I just made the half, and then I continue straight, making more series. So here in the other side I will cut the thread, and then I will start right here making more series. Remember, we are not going to close here between, because this will be the space for our head. And I'm sorry, before I let you go, please try on, because guess what? I try on and I feel that the space of the neck and the neckline will be too open and too wide. So it will be almost off the shoulder. So I decided that I will make 1 or 2 series less. So please try on to see the space of your neckline and how you want it to be, okay? So please be careful. So I will make 2 or 1 serial list, and then I will show you. But well, thank you so much for watching till the end of the video. Remember that this is the end of the first part. Stay tuned for the second part, because I will show you how we are going to join, how we are going to make the sleeves, how we are going to make the neck, and everything. So I give you homework. Please make as many rows as you need, and please activate the notification bell to stay tuned when the second part will be ready. Thank you so much. Subscribe. Bye bye.